Заебись.
Вот это поворот.
I told you this would happen, Angar. I told you.
I just can't believe this is all you have to say in your defense, Tahar.
Anselm and his friends attacked us. Do you need me to write it down for you?
Watch your tongue, Tahar.
General, you are a soldier of the Queen, Tahar. And for the past 8 years, you have served us well. Not only that, you even went as far as to refuse obedience to your father. Because you knew what he did was wrong. I respect that. But killing 5 of your brethren in cold blood and refusing a royal order, I cannot let that go unpunished.
But this is ridiculous! The General was wrong, for heck's sake. The bloodburn is not contagious. What should we have done? Slaughter an entire village?
Blazes, are you that ignorant or just plain stupid, Carpo? These elves would have told you anything. They were the ones who betrayed our treaty in the first place. But I'm done explaining myself. This is a waste of time. You're a murderer, Tahar. I should have seen that right away, but I didn't. And the same goes for you, Carpo. You're a disgrace to the Wolf Guard.
Tell me one thing, Tahar. Do you have any regrets?
Опять персонажа создавать.
Does it matter? Aren't you going to execute me anyway?
Corporal Tahar, Corporal Koppel, you are hereby found guilty of murdering 5 soldiers of the Royal Army and insubordination. The punishment is death by the string. Take them to the dungeons.
Он наконец-то в данжен.
Мы отправляемся в ДНД. Только без Д.
Мы отправляемся в дракона?
Возможно.
That's it.
Pardon?
Since you've been sitting here, I've been wondering why your face looks so bloody familiar.
Ты же
Now I
говорил,
remember.
что мы
I
ее
saw you in the
спасем.
courtyard back when they took me to my, how did they call it? Trial? You're one of them, aren't you?
If I was one of them, would I be sitting here?
Were one of them. Sorry. I'm guessing I should be mad at you, shouldn't I? For serving these idiots. But, as it seems, we're sitting in the same dirt, so... Sod it. I'm Iria. Iria of Finonmir. What's your name?
Just call me Tahar.
Tahar? As in, Isamo Tahar?
He was my father, yes, but I fought him in the Mage Wars.
Huh. None of my business, I suppose. So, tell me, Tahar, what brings you to this wonderful place? Came to enjoy some nice hours of sitting in rat crap and hearing those zealots torture the living shit out of our kind? I hate to disappoint, but it gets boring after a while.
Our kind?
Пока тут диалогики на 2 минутки добегу.
No, but you're
Okay.
just the same as I.
Ты чуть давит.
Or a defiler, as people prefer to say nowadays.
Ah, right. You're a mage.
I am.
I think you know what I'm here for. I'm sentenced to die in the pike, just as you are.
Oh, I see. How come? If I'm not mistaken, you're Wolfguard, aren't you? And aren't you guys supposed to be some kind of elite?
I was a corporal and refused an order.
Oh? What kind of order?
Long story. In short, our general ordered us to slaughter an entire village, Leonon. He wanted to prevent a plague called the bloodburn from spreading, but, how should I say, was missing some crucial information.
Which was?
The bloodburn isn't contagious.
Blazes. Sometimes I wonder what's wrong with this world. I got ambushed. Soldiers of House Leonider, as they called themselves. I was trying to reason with them, but they wouldn't listen. I knew I shouldn't have done it, you know? Use my magic. But in that moment, I was just so bloody scared.
What did you do?
I only remember fragments. 2 of them lunged at me. I grabbed their arms and let my light magic run free. It was over in less than a minute. I didn't even know I could do that.
Light magic can kill?
It can drain, yes. It's not what it's made for, but nonetheless deadly.
And I take it you got caught.
No, not at first. But I'd rather not talk about it. They're going to kill us. And, you know, there is still a part in me that thinks this is all a bad dream. Are you afraid?
No.
Then I wish we could swap places for a while. Anyway, I don't know about you, but I haven't given up yet. We need to find a way out, and we need to do it quick.
We're in a prison.
How did you guess? Doesn't change the fact that we need to get out. I've searched every part of my cell, and there's absolutely nothing. But yours is a lot bigger. Go see if you can find anything.
Like what? A magical key?
No, a fragile bar in the walls. Something that can help us pick a lock. Whatever. Or maybe start by taking a look at that breakthrough in the wall behind you. So? See anything?
Nothing. It's a dead end.
Shit. Well, that explains why they haven't repaired it. Then keep looking.
Interesting. Iria, I found something here. It looks like a piece of thread.
Great. One of the prisoners must have left it. See if you can find a nail or something like that. That way we could make a lockpick.
A lockpick? What do you think this is, a child's cane? We are in the Grey Keep prison. Even if you had Zerbo's keys, you wouldn't get that door open.
Just ignore him. What's that? What are you looking at?
I don't know. Some sort of grate. There's something stuck down there. Looks like a piece of metal.
Are you serious? Get it.
I'm trying, but... Oh, shit!
Ellen's Reigns. Are you all right?
I think so. What was that?
A tunnel spider. Just yesterday, one of the prisoners got bitten.
Shit. But you killed it.
And I have that nail.
Right, the nail. You still have the thread, right? Now put it...
All right, scum. Time to wake up.
Defilers?
Those 2.
Isn't that?
The betrayer's child. Yes.
Убить с помощью гвоздя?
I'm Rondar Lacane, the Harbinger of Light. And you are here because you've sinned. I don't know how, and it doesn't matter. But the light has found you guilty.
Mercy! Please, sir! I have children, a wife,
Quiet, scum.
Don't. He's afraid. And he should be. So, I'm here for a simple reason. You, the Defilers, are beyond repentance. But you 3, you may not be. If you admit your sins now and accept the light into your life, you may be given a second chance. You may be born again as servants of Aeonair. The choice is yours.
Fuck you.
Child.
I don't think he can hear you, Your Holiness.
Why? I believe my instructions were clear. If they are not defilers, they are not to die until they have been given a chance.
I know, Your Holiness, but he was already weak when the soldiers brought him here. He must have had some untended wounds.
I see. Well, may the light have mercy on your soul, child.
I repent! Please, Your Holiness, I repent!
You do?
Yes!
Then confess.
I...
Confess that you have done wrong. Confess that you are corrupted. Confess that your life is and was always empty without the love of the All-Father. And confess that it is only this love
Самое
that
прикольное,
can
что я
lead you
тут просто
back to the
присутствую.
path of virtue.
Да? Но это ненадолго.
confess that I accept
Все равно
my
пока
business
геймплея нет.
salvation.
Then rise and be born again. Open the door, child, and take him away. I will join you in the courtyard.
Are you certain, Your Holiness?
I am. Leave.
Of course.
What a lunatic.
If they repent, do they really let them live?
Depends on what you call living. From what I've been told, these newborn have to give their life to the purity. But yes, they will live.
What now?
No idea. But as long as that priest fellow is here, we have no way to get out unseen. Wait, do you hear that?
Это же саундтрек.
Из Нир новой игры.
You heard it, didn't you?
Oh,
That voice? Yes.
That... Huh. That's interesting.
You aren't making any sense.
The blood burn. What do you know about it?
Only that it's some kind of magical plague.
A magical plague. Yes, that's one way to put it. Where do I start? 6 months ago, before the first occurrence of the blood burn, Aener showed me a vision. It was beautiful, riveting.
Like the one that made you found the purity of light in the first place.
I see you're well informed. Yes, like that one.
Must be handy to have so many visions.
I don't expect you to understand my faith, Tahar, so spare me the irony. But that particular vision I had that night was different. I woke up in a wide, empty desert. The sun was glaring, and the sand was almost burning. Yet I felt completely at ease. I began to walk until I saw the walls of a beautiful giant city, white as marble.
Just cut to the chase.
In that city I saw the All-Father, Aener. It was humbling and exhilarating.
You met Aenir.
Yes. I don't think that you as a non-believer could possibly understand what it felt like. But what matters is that he spoke to me. He told me that the blood burn was imminent, and how we can cure it.
And why does Aenir care about the blood burn?
Because he's preparing his return.
Right. Your priest told me about that. You believe that Aenir will return to the world and make it a better one.
One of equality, peace, and harmony. No more magic, no more castes, no more nobility. The blood burn is just one more trial we have to overcome.
What makes you so sure it was a vision and not just some dream?
I just know. As I said, I don't expect you to understand.
If the Purity already knew that much about the Bloodburn's nature, why didn't you tell the Lord Marshal? General Noria slaughtered an entire village because he thought it was contagious. Which is also why I'm here.
We did tell him. But you know the King Regent. He's not a man of faith. We needed proof. Something a godless man like him would understand.
So, how can we cure it?
Well, that's where you come in.
То есть, тем более
I
он
wasn't
дебил.
certain at first, but now I am. He told me that there's someone who would play a pivotal role in all this, whose blood is connected to the plague, and I would recognize him or her when the time comes.
And you believe that's me?
I do. Let me tell you a story.
Ох, да, больше историй.
A small village was almost completely wiped out by the blood burn. I went there, together with 6 of my priests, to follow up on my vision. As you can imagine, it was atrocious. By the time we got there, most of the townsfolk were already dead. Save for one man, an elf, the village healer. Witnessing that bloodbath, it had broken him. However, he was still able to tell us some very interesting things. Among them, that he believed the infection occurred right after he heard something that night. A song. The Song of the White as we now call it.
Hang on.
Of the white
You're
light.
saying that this singing we just heard actually causes the blood burn?
Correct. And since, according to that elven healer, the words of the song resemble the Shaper tongue, we think that the blood burn might be connected to the Shapers.
Nonsense.
Actually, he might be right. Lord Marshal Arendir told me something similar. Noises before an outbreak.
All right, now I'm lost. If this song causes the blood burn, why are you the first to make that connection?
Because not everybody hears it. Only those who are magically gifted do, and this hearing also protects them from the disease itself. Both of you are. And that leads me to believe that you, Tahar, are the one Aenir spoke of, the pariah, who will help us put an end to the blood burn.
Ох, бля.
So being a
Да.
mage protects from the blood burn.
Having magic in you, that's a big difference. Using magic, giving into the temptation, is a sin. Merely having the gift isn't. It's something that runs in your blood. But yes, being gifted seems to allow hearing the song and protects against the blood burn.
The Moorhere elves told me they were affected by the blood burn too. Don't all elves have a spark of magic in them?
They do. And that's very interesting. That means that either we are wrong, or the elves are confusing something else with the blood burn.
If Aenir chose me, why didn't he just send me the vision himself?
You're making the mistake of trying to apply human logic to a divine being. We're simply not in a position to understand the All-Father's ways.
If I help you, does that mean we'll be spared? Will you get us out of here?
It won't be easy, but yes, I will.
No? Well, that makes things easier.
Whatever you want me to do, if I am to help you, you'll free Iria as well.
Of course. She may be a defiler, but her ability to hear the song makes her as valuable as you are.
If this song forebodes the bloodburn, does that mean that there will be an outbreak in Greykeep?
Well, something else we learned about the Bloodburn is that it's unpredictable. There might be an outbreak, or there might not be. And it might be just a servant who dies, or the entire castle.
If that's the case, shouldn't you be afraid for your men?
I'm not. I am with Aenir, as we all are. And fear is only a product of missing guidance.
Well, that's convenient.
So you're saying there's no pattern at all? Whether a song causes an outbreak or not is entirely coincidental?
No, I did not say that. What I said is that we have not understood the pattern yet.
There isn't much of a choice, is there? If we don't help you, we'll be executed.
Yes, but even if your situation were different, helping us would be in your best interest. If we don't stop the Bloodburn, all of Io will be affected, regardless of race or faith. And also, being chosen by Aenir is a great honor, one some of my followers would kill for.
A friend of mine has been sentenced to death too. His name is Bertrand Carpel. Can you get him out as well?
Bertrand Carpel. Yes, I've heard about him. Another member of the Wolf Guard, isn't he?
Yes. I don't know where he is, though. They separated us after the trial.
Then I'll see what I can do, though your escape is more important right now.
I know. Now please get us out of here.
Of course. There are some arrangements I have to make first. Give me a few moments. Two more things before you set out. First, you'll have to use the sewers to escape. There's an entrance in the tower's cellar that leads through the mountains. Get out of the prison and go there as quick as possible. Once you are out of the fortress,
Смотрю на свои резистенсы и пизда.
it's a small village to the northwest in Iskander.
Ты
There
маг.
you'll meet with a contact of ours, an expert on Shaper culture who will help us decipher the song. His name is Iskrim, and he's a dwarven scholar. We set him out on a mission to find Mulandir 3 weeks ago.
Mullendeer?
The ancient city of the Shapers, yes.
So you want us to help that dwarf find Mullendir, don't you? What for?
Isn't it obvious? To find clues about the song.
If I'm not mistaken, the Purity has quite some followers now. Why don't you just send your scions to help him find Mullendir?
Good question. Simply put, there are certain people in the House of the Crown who are already uncomfortable with the Purity's military presence. Sending armed Purity followers around the country would only alarm them more.
What if we just kill you instead? Right here, right now.
What the?
Do you want to?
Give me one reason why I shouldn't.
Here are two. Firstly, I informed one of my children of our arrangement. If I don't return within the next 10 minutes, they will know what happened and hunt you down. And secondly, the All-Father protects me. You could not kill me even if you tried.
Plot armor.
All right. Anything I should know about this Iskram?
Nothing I haven't already told you. You will have plenty of time to acquaint yourselves.
How do we find the dwarf? Will he be in the village?
It's possible, but I doubt it. Once you arrive there, you should talk to the village mayor, Clara Farlan. She works for the Purity and will provide you with all the information you need. Just tell her you are sent by the light.
Sent by the light. Fair enough. Anything else?
There is. Here, take this.
What is that? What the heck? What was that?
The rune. It imprinted itself on you.
Imprinted? What is that thing?
Hard to answer. To put it shortly, they are a gift of Aenir to us as his servants. They protect us. If the bearer of such a rune loses his life, he will be revived by Aenir's light.
Did you just say...
Revived, yes.
You're joking, right? No magic on Io can undo death.
The magic you're talking about is the magic of a past era. These runes are the symbol of a power far older than anything these fumblers you call mages could ever dream of wielding. As I told you, Tahar, Aenir's light outshines all. He was the first in this world, and he will be the last.
So, these things make us what? Immortal?
Not immortal, no. But they provide you with a chance. Should you die and be brought back to life, the rune will lose a part of its power. Its energy will take you to one of Aenir's shrines, and there your body will be mended.
Aenir's shrine? You are talking about the Elam Sar, aren't you?
Yes, I am. Though most people call them the Godstones. To join a Godstone with your rune, you will need to touch the stone with it.
And then what?
You'll see. Either way, we shouldn't waste any more time. This should be self-evident, but only tell people you fully trust of our cooperation. I will do the same. Now go. Head to Farland's Hope, find the dwarf, and find Mullendir.
All right. Goodbye then, I guess.
Goodbye. One more thing, Tahar. The two of us. We are more alike than you think. You are searching for something, for the answer to a question. And while I have found mine, you haven't found yours.
What are you getting at?
Well, you see, I'm not a fool. I know you haven't seen the light as I have, and I do not expect your loyalty. But as I said before, your blood, your lineage, it is somehow connected to all this. And even though I don't know how, maybe our cooperation can help you find the answer. But I've wasted enough of your time. Farewell, Tahar. Farewell, Iriar of Finan Mir. We will meet again.
Let me see. All right, so that just happened. What now?
Лоло, пора отсюда съебывать.
Okay, we should probably get our gear back first, though. Let's look around. I'll take a look. Sure.
Короче, я понял.
I think this is where they put our gear.
Эта игра — это комбинация не двух жанров, а трех. Это
Let me see.
РПГ, это РТС и это визуальная новелла.
Ох, ебать. Всё, больше нихуя нет. Пуг броня.
Ну, мне отдали то, что у меня было в...
That way?
А ключ тебе не дали
The
мистериосские?
rune.
А,
Reacting to something.
вроде нет.
You got it. Sure. I'll take a look. Sounds like a plan.
Ага.
Sure.
Мне тоже надо
Потрогали камушек. Мне кажется, что
That
нет.
way?
А, кстати, я могу с тобой поговорить.
That's interesting. This magic. Is it just me or does it feel, I don't know, different?
That's one way to put it. Then I take it this isn't ordinary light magic.
No, not at all.
Я, кстати,
As I
могу
said,
воскрешать.
It's different from all magic I've seen so far. And that means something.
Нормально.
Not
Я
sure
типа
how much I like the
прокачался.
thought of me being linked to an ancient monument. Once we get out of here, I definitely want to take a closer look at that rune.
That makes two of us. Either way, the rune did react to it. Assuming the Harbinger was right, if anything goes south, it's
Хамбургер.
this stone we should be, well, resurrected at. Resurrected. I can't believe I just said that.
You did. Let's not find out the hard way, shall we? Now, let's push on.
Так, ну как я понимаю, можно пойти вверх влево и вниз вправо. Это дает нам примерно одно и то же.
Тут айтем есть какой-то.
Где?
А, это фокус банка.
You got it.
А тут есть какие-то
Тут еще
айтемы слева.
Да, да, да. А, у меня есть China Mail, Horned Helmet, Horny Helmet, хах.
Мистериуски, можно пойти назад. Там мистериуски открывает эти ворота. Может быть, что-то там найдется.
Но я теперь Хорни.
Поздравляю. Ну, я не могу носить эту броню. А им тупо пакетик.
Тупо кетик.
Да. Пассатик на пакетик.
Стоп, а ты с луком бегаешь?
Да.
О.
Я маг заточенного под лука.
Нам дает? Majorable.
Huh.
Другие тоже можно открыть двери?
Да.
That way? Sure. Sounds like a plan.
Ну, видать, это просто текст. Эх.
Let me see.
Я думал, что-то дадут какие-то. Либо кольцо какое-то спиздить.
Interesting.
Угу.
Ой, что я нажал? А.
Ты нажал кнопку.
То есть получается у меня прокачка идет, что у меня 3 ветки. Это Arcane Archery, Archery и White Magic. И еще какой-то Affinity, но это, походу, мне надо с тобой потрахаться.
That way?
Ну, тогда снимай свои шкиряные лохмитья.
Только делать прилично, да, хоть чуть походить.
Да.
Sure.
A fork.
Connecting got
Any
stove.
ideas which way to take? You know this place, right?
Not as well as I'd like to. But I'm pretty sure the one to the left leads up to
А,
the
этот
courtyard.
можно даже
We should prepare
фасттревелить
for
между
heavy
ними.
resistance, though.
And the other one?
I don't know. But it leads farther down the mountain. I remember hearing some guards talk about a hidden entrance into the prison. I'm guessing they used it to smuggle booze in here for the long shifts.
Huh. Interesting.
Окей. Че, пойдем направо тогда?
Ну, звучит как лут.
Let me see. Caves. You were right. No point. We need the mechanism to open it. Just look for a switch or something like that.
Я нашел
That did
Nintendo.
something, but wait, I think I know what this is.
Enlighten me.
It's a Cathayan lock. There's probably another one nearby, which we'll need to pull at the same time as this one.
Блять.
Ага, вот тут есть.
That's the second switch, but we were too slow. We need to pull them simultaneously.
Ну, погнали тогда.
Yes, that did it.
Indeed. Let's take a look at these caves, shall we?
Плюс 1000 XP.
Как с куста.
Sounds like a plan.
Разгадали загадку. Опа.
Go.
По полканчике.
Так, надо посмотреть, что моя Arrow of Light делает. Бум!
All right, here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready. Helen's reigns. I hate these things. Seems this entrance wasn't used in a while after all. That way?
Еще что-то валяется.
Got it.
Old Mysterious Page 2.
Sure.
Там что, весь волюм собрать надо?
You got it.
Ну, я читать это, конечно же, не буду.
Great. A storm.
О, level up.
This might play into our hands, though. There'll be a lot less people to sneak or fight past that way.
Так, ну я себе полезного говна накидал, надо будет дальше думать. Так, а чего скейлится? Павер, вилпавер. Павер. Это уже... Павер качну.
Just give the word. That way?
Так, вниз идти нельзя. Oversized. Я нашел.
Really? Is it just me, or do Nortander guards have a habit of leaving their stuff lying around unattended?
Seems like it. Let's just be grateful.
You got it.
Ки.
Sounds like a plan.
Hold on. Do you see that?
Yeah, patrols.
Стелф-сегмент или ебашим?
Мне кажется, им пизда.
His breath. Someone's there.
Blazes.
You're now officially a deserter.
Ага, то есть у меня есть
А
реген.
это Prison.
You got
А
it.
это, наверное, выход, который сверху слева
Да.
был.
Sounds like a plan.
А как? А, тут ворота были.
Но они уже активировались сами, я так вижу. И до этого на миникарте были серые, а когда мы подошли, они сами стали синими.
That way?
Нажрались,
Нужно
суки.
посмотреть на каменного мужика. Очень интересно.
Sure. Here we go.
А за них экспу дают? Доглянуть?
Breath. Someone's there.
Let's do this.
Не дают. А, не, стоп, мы еще не убили. А, дают 50.
Sounds like a plan. That way? Sure.
Tiara's breath. Someone's there.
Here goes nothing.
Ну, вырежем весь город.
Interesting.
Корабль на крыше.
Это реплика.
Get ready.
Blazes! Alarm!
Here we go.
Это валяется. Еще наверху что-то валяется. Battle X.
You got it.
Инвентарь у нас общий.
I'll take a look. That way? Sure.
Там 3 мужика.
By the... It's Tahar!
Чухар.
That way? Fair enough. Let's do this.
Когда-нибудь я найду в этой игре щит.
Sounds like a plan. You got it.
Пара хилочек.
That way?
Hold on, is that... Blazes! Get them!
All right, here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Чё так больно-то?
Here we go. Sounds like a plan.
Так. Но я не вижу, чтобы на этой карте было еще что-то полезное. Разве что только поубивать чуваков ради XP.
Можно по...
Sure.
Блядь, 50 XP дают. Нам
Ну
нужно
да.
10к. Как бы. Такое.
Именно так.
Sounds like a plan. Huh. Interesting.
Где-то, получается, закончим этот сегмент с побегом, и на этом будет все на сегодня.
Ага.
Blasted. That's Garion and Armin.
Meaning?
Wolfguard. And no, don't even think about it. Those are elite soldiers from the unit I served in.
The way I see it, the way down into the cellar is right here. As long as we stay out of sight, we should be fine.
All I'm saying is I don't like these dressed up idiots acting as if they're the ones making the laws now.
What would you have the Lord Marshal do? The people believe in them.
If whoever the people believed in would be in power, unicorns would...
With
Пошли в
over
Андеркрофт.
7,000 soldiers stationed in Greykeep, the fortress's need for food and drink is immense, requiring equally immense space to store them. What few people know is that Greykeep's Undercroft is more than just a vault. It is also the entry point to an intricate network of hidden tunnels, which lead all the way through the keep.
Here we are. Now where's that secret sewer entrance the Harbinger was talking about?
No idea. I've never been to this part of the keep.
Okay. Wait. Do you hear that? Footsteps.
Yeah. They noticed we're gone. We need to move quickly.
Они поняли, что мы
That way?
в оружии.
Sounds like a plan.
Alistair.
И мы выстрелим.
Know him?
Yeah. We need to reason.
Sure. That way? Let me see.
Нам нужен Ризон.
Это скролл. Возможно, Элдер.
Huh.
А может это ты, Элдер?
Maybe we should stock up before we go down that tunnel.
Revitalization.
Quick. I'll take a look. Let me see.
Tahar? What are you doing here? Shouldn't you be...
Rotting in a cell. You better have a damn good explanation for this, Corporal.
It's not how it looks, Alistair. You don't know the whole story.
What are you...
Why are we even listening? We know what she did.
You know me, Alistair. You know I wouldn't have killed Anselm without a reason. He tried to frame me.
But why?
Because he thinks I'm to blame for the death of his sister. She died when General Noria freed me from my father's fortress in Iskander. You don't get it, do you? Anselm provoked this. He thinks I'm responsible for the death of his sister.
Опять
But
повторяешься.
how do we know?
Ага.
Anyone in your position would say that.
I'm sick of this. You've had your fun, Tahar, but this ends here.
All right, here goes nothing. Fair enough. Let's do this.
Чё они на тебя все побежали?
Sounds like a plan.
It's over.
They didn't leave us any choice. Was he... I mean, was he your friend?
He was. But we made it. That's what matters. Weapons, huh? Maybe some of the blades are still sharp.
Там лук.
You got it.
Maybe some of the blades. Которые я не могу надеть, потому что мне нужно 5 dexterity.
Requires treasury key. Ну, если найдешь treasury key, то свести.
Это что, дексу получается следующий качать? Лук надеть. И что за рассинхрон?
Ну ты типа лучник-маг.
Я вкачал было немного интеллекта и немного лэпауэра.
Sounds like a plan.
Я не думал, что мне декса понадобится капа.
Huh. Interesting.
Точнее, ладно, я не думал, что понадобится так рано.
Must be the entrance the Harbinger was talking about.
А ты не знаешь, есть тут кап по скиллам?
All right.
Не в
And
курсе.
what then? How far is this village, Farland's Hope?
It's in Iskander. A 4-day journey. Maybe a bit more.
Мы в теории недалеко от того места, где я перестал играть. Когда выкатился этот апдейт Reforced, который бил старые сейвы.
Lacane would find us. And if what he says is true.
Wait, you actually believe that? This vision stuff?
Honestly, I don't know what to believe anymore. But I think for now, we should stay on his good side. We can figure out the rest later.
Yeah, I guess you're right. I wouldn't know where to go anyway. All right then, Corporal. Lead the way and I'll follow.
Пошли.
With Aelot Iskander
Ебать,
executed
стрёмная
for allying
хуйня.
with your father during the Mage Wars, the Iskander lands have since fallen into anarchy. On your journey, you've met many travelers, sunken-cheeked figures who've told you stories about having lost their homes to bannerless soldiers and bandits. They have also told you something else, that a once deserted village has come back into bloom, offering refuge to those without shelter. Farland's Hope.
All right, let's see. According to our map, Farland's Hope should be down this path to the east.
Понимаю,
We
тут
need to be
будет
careful, though.
полноценная
I've
карта.
heard things have become pretty grim in Iskander after the rebellion.
Но для начала нам надо найти ту деревню.
Roaming monsters,
А там
orcs,
постройки, а там еще
usual
что-то.
delights.
Возможно.
We'll be on our guard.
Good. Then let's get going.
Может быть, то тут врезать.
Ну да.
Yes?
Тут еще сайт-квесты есть, так что делать
Да.
тут...
Мне кажется, карта будет большая, типа, чтобы ее закончить. Так, а как сейвить игру?
Я могу сейвнуть игру.
Я тоже. Мне интересно, как... Мы вроде проверяли, что она загружает, но... Ну, 3 часа поиграли, нормально. Что поздно начали из-за меня, конечно, ну такое. Не, ну в целом пока живенько, посмотрим, задушусь я или нет. Потому что...
Задушишься от чего? От текста или от геймплея?
От общего соотношения, потому что я чувствую, что я начинаю дремать сейчас.
Да.
О, кстати,
Ну...
ты вышел, меня кинуло в соло-игру по ходу.
Понимаю.
Типа, экспозиции много, и я понимаю, что они хотят, типа, показать мир, рассказать. Типа, диалоги понаозвучили прикольно, но... Чё-то просто за 3 часа у нас была только одна полноценная карта. Если было хотя бы 2, знаешь, то окей. А так
Не, ну была еще стартовая. Но...
Ну, стартовая это...
Идти до того, как нам откроют весь Тех 3, довольно долго.
Да.
По идее, там... ну, по опыту прохождения второго SpellForce я могу сказать, что во втором SpellForce были отдельные карты просто бегать героями и делать квесты, вот это вот все, общаться с людьми. И были случаи, когда ты играл за другие фракции. Но тут в третьем SpellForce есть несколько компаний, так что, может быть, это по компаниям фракций. Короче.
Ну, короче, посмотрим, да.
Окей, тогда GG пока.
Да, GG. Спасибо за игру.
Давай тогда ночи.
Давай.